Okay, so you guys called me and you gave me an update that basically Divine is actually with your mother-in-law right now.
In South Carolina. Right,
so that's in South Carolina. Why did Divine have to go with your mother-in-law?
So
I'm gonna ask a couple tough questions, right? So is there any thought or possibility, could it be a situation where Tone's mom wanted the baby?
They just want me to do drug tests, but I don't do no drugs. I've been clean since I knew I was pregnant. I don't do no drugs.
So why not just do the drug testing? What's up, YouTube? Back in the lab with KD for the summertime. And this time I got my hitters with. If you want to get this work, hit up at KD with the muscle on Instagram. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews. Out here with the update, guys. So here we have Ileana. And so, we're down here at the Vital Records. And so we're here to, I guess, get a birth certificate for Divine. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys called me and you gave me an update that basically Divine is actually with your mother-in-law right now.
In South Carolina.
Right, so that's in South Carolina. Why did Divine have to go with your mother-in-law?
So we got a call yesterday morning. It was actually the other night, but I got it yesterday morning, and she was like, call me, it's emergency. So we called. She said, I'm coming down here now to come get Divine for temporary custody because DFAX is trying to take him away, say that we're unfit because we're mental health. But Tone has been working hard. He's getting his check today. He's been doing a lot. He's been working extra hours to make sure we're fit. We're about to move and everything. And they just feel like, I guess, since I'm mental health because I'm about to get disability, I'm unfit to be a parent. But I've had my sister, everybody supporting me to help to make sure I'm okay mentally. But
does Tone have any mental illness diagnosis?
He has multiple personality disorder.
MPD. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they want him. They feel like he's on drugs and all. He doesn't do drugs. Honestly, he just smokes weed and a Black and Mild and a cigarette. That's all he does. He don't do no drugs. I know y'all be concerned if he does drugs. No, he had habits back then, but he doesn't. No, he's done with that. Okay. Because he knows he has a family to take care of. He has a job, and he's doing successful. And our family's been good. But honestly, I feel like it was the best decision so I can get my mental health stability because, postpartum and all.
Yeah,
it's really real.
No, it's a real
thing.
I
called you about me having a panic attack a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Because I just had a lot going on. I did cry a lot yesterday. I couldn't even go to sleep. I had a night terror where Tone had to hold me in my sleep because I was just freaking out. But it's
so
rough.
I want to ask about this whole DFAX situation, right? Yeah. Did DFAX come to you guys' door and stuff like that?
No, they actually called our mom in South Carolina.
So hold on. So DFAX from Georgia
called her
and
I
said
guess
what?
They got her number because she's the next of kin. Or
and they said what?
They said that basically that they want to come get him, or if she can come get him. I don't even know how to process it because there was just so much going on. I just tried yesterday my best to forget about it. So before they even came and we were supposed to sign paperwork, we already signed temporary custody paper and got notarized yesterday with our family. So that's how they can't even open up a case or anything. That's what my mom said. My mom said they can't open up no case and take him away because they're already in custody with our mother-in-law.
Okay, so I guess I'm struggling honestly to understand exactly how all this stuff works because I've never heard of a situation where they contact the mother-in-law first before they've tried to at least knock on you guys' door, send you a letter. They didn't even
knock on our door. They just called. After 3 hours later, they called us talking about, oh, are y'all around? Can we come home? Can you come to your house?
Who is they?
The freaking DFAX lady, Miss Jones. DFAX, her supervisor. So we talked to the people at his job to see if that's like how, and she said that's not even supposed to work like that. So we're confused, but they really thought they were going to get him, and he's safe with our my in-laws and his mom and all, and my grandma. So he's safe over there, and it's just been a lot. But I really hope that y'all can help us out, just send some kind word or something just to support us because it's been a lot for our family.
Man, I tell you what, he's just 2 months old, right?
He actually turned 3 months yesterday.
So
that was the hardest part because he just turned 3 months yesterday, and we couldn't even, like, you know, see him being older.
Okay. I'm gonna ask a couple tough questions, right? So is there any thought or possibility that, you know, I don't know. I don't want to say, but could it be a situation where Tone's mom wanted the baby?
No, she's not like that. She wants us to be in a family. She wants us to do better for Tone and me. She wants us to do better so he has a stable family. She wants to visit him all the time, but that's not the case. It's not. I know a lot of people has asked that us before, just people who talk to us, and we're just like, no, that's not how it is at all.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
she's just a big supporter of us.
Okay, right. And again, you know, if you're watching this, I'm not trying to say, you know, you're this bad person or anything like that. I'm just asking questions because it kind of like I say, they contacted her first. That kind of, I don't know. It seems so weird. But okay. So the long and short of it is that
she was actually calling us. How did they get my number? How did they know my name and all that? And Tone was like, they probably got it off of my records from mental health from 10 Park Place, because that's where we get our mental health help from.
Right. Shout out 10 Park Place. I was just talking to somebody about that today. All right. So okay. So the long and short of it is that you're down here so that you can get these records, so that you can send them up to her, so that
so she
can take them to the doctor, do all that type of stuff. How long do you guys plan on him staying with her?
Hopefully it's just about 2-3 months until we move and get ourselves situated. She did say she's coming for her birthday, you know, to come visit us.
What month is her birthday?
It's actually July 20th. So.
Okay. It's 4 days after my oldest. So shout out all the cancers out there. Shout you out. Okay. So you think that Divine's gonna be there maybe a few months type deal?
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay, because, you know, do you think this is gonna turn into one of those situations where she just ends up raising him?
No, she doesn't even want that for us. She has her hands full, honestly. She literally told us before she left, she was like, y'all know this is only temporary. We ain't keeping him and all. I'm like, I know. She looked at us, she's like, hey, it's only temporary. We want you to come visit us. We want to come visit y'all whenever y'all have time, but this is only temporary, because she saw the sadness in my face. So she was like, Tone, this is only temporary. And we already gonna send money up there so they can get stuff for him and all. It's just temporary. Hopefully about 2-3 months.
Okay. What do you think is gonna change as far as in the eyes of defects? What are they gonna be able to look at to say, well, this is a better situation
They
now?
just want me to do drug tests, but I don't do no drugs. I've been clean since I knew I was pregnant. I don't do no drugs.
So why not just do the drug test then?
I mean, it's not a problem. I said fine, but I already passed the drug test, so we're trying to figure out why y'all need me to do drug tests.
I guess because I get it, but I mean, the reason, if I'm speaking right, just reasonably, the reason is because they just want to make sure that you're not continuing to relapse.
But they didn't even know me when I did drugs
So why does drug testing come up at all?
I guess it's just mandatory for people with kids and stuff.
Right, and so I guess the thing is, right, if that's all it takes to be able to get them off your back, why not just do it?
Yeah, that's what Tone said. Just do a drug test. My mom-in-law said that I don't have to do nothing because we don't have custody over him. So because we have signed over our custody, which is temporary, even though we signed over custody, we have nothing to do with defects because we don't have him in our custody right now. So there's no point in doing it.
Well, but the point is that if you only want him to be in your mother-in-law's custody temporarily, and you eventually want to get him back, you're going to have to eliminate whatever the problems was that defects was having with you guys so they can get off your back.
I feel like we agreed, me and Tone agreed, that the only reason that defects wants to probably come get him is because of where we're living now. And we're already in the midst of moving. We're literally probably going to move by next week.
I get that that's what y'all think, right? But if they're saying, because they're telling you, right, they're saying, hey, we just need you to come do this drug test and then you will be off your back. Is that what I'm hearing?
Like, they just want me to do more drug tests, all of that. I already did a drug test. It came back negative.
Right, so then I get it. But Iliana, why not just do another drug test?
I said that's not a problem, Marcus.
Okay,
you know that.
Because here's the thing.
I ain't got nothing to hide.
I was about to say, I've heard how these stories go, right? And so I don't want it to be like, oh, 2-3 months turns into 2-3 years.
No.
That type of stuff, you know?
No. Yeah.
If you can get him back as quick as possible.
And that's the plan.
Because you don't want to miss his first steps,
No,
his first
I
word.
already talked about that with him. I'm like, what if we miss his crawling? He's already trying to roll over.
You know, right? So you don't want to miss any of that stuff. And
I
so
know. That's
if
why
all
we're
it takes
working
is
as
just a
hard.
little bit of sit down and pee real quick, then just sit down and pee.
But they keep cutting my hair. That's the problem. They gotta do that. Cut this mouth.
They cutting that pretty hair.
Yes, they be cutting. They had to cut like.
Everybody in the comments was saying they love this new look on you.
Like they be cutting my hair. They be making a mouth swab. The mouth swab, you're not problem, but don't cut my hair. I have a pet peeve of people touching my hair. That's just one of me. Like, don't cut my hair. My hair has been through so much.
That's your crown.
Yeah. Yes.
I know that's right. I know that's right. All right, well, I'm going to encourage you to just kind of do whatever it is that they ask you to do, especially if you know that there's nothing to hide.
Yeah.
Right? If there is something to hide, hey, do what you got to do, maneuver how you got to maneuver.
Yeah.
But if there's nothing to hide, right? If the test is going to come back clean, just do the test.
I'll do
just
it.
let them take just a little piece of the hair. You got plenty of hair.
This
You
much, Marcus.
listen,
This
you
much
look
still
like
circle.
your hair grows back like that.
It really don't.
No?
No. I got my hair was cut. Well, I had my hair down here when I was younger. When I cut it, that was when I was 13. My hair's been this short ever since.
Oh, wow.
My hair takes years to grow.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, I just want to make sure that you're able to get your son, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so whatever you got to do type deal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. Well, you know, you're going to go in here, get these records, take care of this business right now. Obviously, this is a major development in this story. And so I'm still looking for eye patch. I have contacted Josias' dad, but you know, he's not my biggest fan right now. So I mean, we'll see if he gets back with me.
Yeah.
But if not, I'll find out another way. There's multiple ways. So I'll find a way.
Somebody in the comments said that, you know, like in the prison, wherever the fuck I don't know, prison, jail, excuse my language, you can get a free DNA test there. I don't know.
Wow. See, okay.
Yeah, I'd be really
you know what?
surprised.
Now that you say that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna call the Franklin County Jail and see if there's a possibility, a way that we can do that.
Because they be saying that you can get like a free pregnancy test. I don't know if I'm right. If put it in the comments again, I forgot who it was. That you can get a free he can get a free DNA test while he's in jail, and they can probably do it. So
say less. We're gonna look into that. All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you take care of this business, and we really appreciate this update. Same information as always, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, listen, we appreciate you, and definitely wishing you the best. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. All right.